in C major, the second song in the Suzuki Book 1. If you've gone through Book 1, have already played this in D major, and now we're playing it in C major. There are a few fingerings that I like to change from the edition that I'm working in. In the fifth bar, I think it's better to shift back to second finger on the first F rather than replacing the first finger with the second finger between the first and second Fs. I think you can take the slightest instant of time away from the sustained G that comes before it to pivot back, and that creates a more smooth legato line. And also, rather than going from mezzo forte for 8 bars to piano in the 9th bar, but I think especially in the 5th, 8th bars, it creates a nice line to make a diminuendo into piano. The ascending line asks for that. You can play the Ds and the Gs closed or open as you wish. I would encourage you, if you're a student working on this, to experiment with closing all of the Gs and Ds and making it more of a pivot than a shift between, say, A and G, or E and D, and C and D. So a pivot is keeping your thumb in the same place and pivoting your hand up and down rather than making a true shift with your hand all in one position. And ideally, one should be able to play all of those notes closed and have them sound just as well in tune as the open strings, and then decide whether you like the tone quality of the closed note or the open string. Experiment with it both ways, but if you're performing this, I would recommend that you go with the one that you are more confident about being able to play in tune. So if there's any question about playing any of the Gs or Ds less well in tune, closed, play them open.